Alrighty, guys, so we had yet again another red day in the stock market. What else is new? We got to break that down in this video. And of course, like you all saw in the title, we have to break down 7 stocks that I'm looking at right now. We also have to go over charts, where my head is at, what I'm doing in the market. So sit back, relax, take a sip of your coffee, and do not forget to get your 13 stocks from Moomoo. Link down below with a $100 deposit. Each of those could be up to $2,000, and you could also get 12 stocks from Webull with any amount deposited. All of those are linked down below. And with that being said, cheers, guys. Let's dive into the video. So, yet again, like I said, we had a red day in the stock market today, as you guys probably know, and officially, we had the S&P close down 1.1%. The Russell went down 0.7%, NASDAQ down 1.7%, as the Dow went down about 0.5%, and funny enough, the VIX went up 0.5%, as we saw gold and silver each go down 2%, and don't worry, here in a couple of minutes, we will break down Bitcoin and Ethereum. Those are not doing well right now, to say the least, guys. So let's just dive into it a little bit. We're not going to go too in-depth into the markets, because I feel like I already covered them enough today throughout my other 2 videos from earlier today. But overall, I want to cover this very quickly on the intraday chart. Notice this. The selling really accelerated heading into the middle of power hour. I think I ended my video, my second video, at about 3:15, maybe 3:20, and at about 3:30, 3:35, 3:40, that's where SPY hit 388.78, which is awfully close, very freaking close to the lows from the 6th of this month, 6th or 7th, whatever day that was, where we hit 388.31. So just today, just about 20, 30 minutes ago, prior to me filming this video, probably about 3-4 hours ago from when you're watching the video, SPY got super close to the lows. And again, like I mentioned all throughout today, I'll say it again right now, I do believe SPY is going to break that low by the looks of it as of now at 388, and at that point we could be going down towards 370, like I said. And triple Q, let's see what that did. We'll pull the intraday chart up very quickly, then we'll look here at the 4-hour. Look at that. Triple Q got the 289.46, then it had a bit of a relief rally heading into the close, and you can see how how it took the lows out today. If I pull up the 20-day, you're going to see we're at a fresh low here. And on the 4-hour chart, you're noticing there's really no support now coming up on triple Q until about 278, 280 initially. And then under that, we're talking 270 to 272. So I am seeing more downside. We have a head and shoulders as well. You guys can see that clear as day here on triple Q. And I'm not sure if we have one on SPY. I don't think I saw one on SPY. Yeah, I mean, we kind of do have one on SPY as well. It played out already, kind of. If you guys take a look here, we have the left shoulder, the head, and then we have the right shoulder right in there. So it kind of already played out. Then we got that bounce. And again, just watch that. Watch that 388 mark on the bottom side. If that breaks, there's going to be there's going to be more pain. Let's just put it that way. So, what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, and let's quickly dive over here to Webull and talk about Bitcoin and Ethereum. Let's quickly see where these are doing, or where these are doing. If I could speak proper English today, guys, let's see what they are doing and analyze the charts a little bit. So right now we have BTC down 2%. It's at 19,800. It's down 400 roughly dollars, in the past 24 hours. And you can see clearly we got rejected on the 13th, just 2 days ago, at 22.7, and that's at a lower high. You can see clearly on this, what time frame is this? The 4-hour. We are making lower highs. Clearly the bears are in charge. And at this point, we're at 19.8. We cracked under 20,000. This, by the looks of it, at least to me, is going down to test the mid-18s, whether that's 18.6, 18.8, 19, 19,000 flat. That, by the looks of it, is where we're going. And if that point were to break, you're gonna see Bitcoin, in my eyes, go down to the lows from the middle of June. I think that's very possible. Those lows were 17,500. So Bitcoin, the selling's accelerating, just like the stock market. It's the same thing pretty much. And I think Ethereum was down even more. Let me double check Ethereum here. Yeah, holy crap. Look at that, guys. Ethereum is down 8% when I'm filming this, completely breaking to the downside. It's at 1,500. It's down 130 bucks in the past 24 hours. And what we're noticing here is, look at that. Clear lower high was put in. You guys not see that? Let me get the trend line rocking and rolling. You guys see that? Clear lower high was put in. And now we're gunning for the lows here from, when was that? The end of August. And those lows, will it let me do another one? Jesus, come on. There we go. Oops, my bad, guys. There we go. If it breaks 1450, you're going to see this fall, man. You're going to see this fall to the mid-1300s, in my opinion. Let me get another trend line. You guys are going to see this thing start going down mid-1300s. And then from there, I mean, geez, it could get even worse. But let's just play it by ear. Right now, clear lower high was put in. We have a descending triangle. Bears are in charge. That's what I'm seeing. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts, as always, in the comments. And if you're buying Ethereum and Bitcoin, let me know. I'm not. I'll be fully transparent. I'm not buying Bitcoin. I'm not buying Ethereum right now. But if you are, kudos to you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you want 12 stocks from Webull, this platform right here, get your 12 stocks. Linked right down below. Deposit any amount of money, and boom, you get 12 stocks. It's free money, and it also helps out the channel. I appreciate you guys, as always. So let's transition back over to good old ThinkOrSwim, which is my trusty platform here that I've been using for many, many years at this point. As you guys clearly can tell if you come in every day here to the channel and watch the videos. Let's go over now 7 stocks that I'm looking at right now in the midst of these markets that we're in, which, mind you, as you know, are very volatile and they flip-flop like crazy. These 7 stocks are looking pretty decent right now in my eyes. Number 1 is Alta. Let's pull it up. Ticker symbol ULTA. This is one that, believe it or not, I mean, it was just at a high. With all the stock market turmoil, Alta was just at 450 a couple of days ago. And is that an all-time high? Holy crap, it is. Alta was just at an all-time high. Talk about a sleeper stock here. I don't want to call it a sleeper stock, but an under-the-radar all-time high. That's Alta for you. Really, everybody's like, oh yeah, all stocks are not anywhere near all-time highs right now. Alta's at an all-time high, guys. It is performing. It is doing well. And recently, in the past day, 2, 3 days, whatever, it's come down a good amount. We're talking $30 a share. It is down from 450, again, all-time high. Now it's at 420. It is down over 7%. And we're not really getting crazy buying pressure yet, to the point where we're seeing a reversal. We're not seeing that yet, but that's what I'm going to be on the lookout for tomorrow, and especially heading into next week. And, depending on when you're watching this video. I don't know when you're watching this video, but in the very short term here, it's currently mid-September. This is where I'm watching Alta. And who knows? It might come down a little bit more. It might come down to the lower 400s. But I feel like 410, 415 roughly, I feel like buyers could come in there. I feel like right around the 180 SMA, which is where it is right now on the 4-hour chart roughly. It's a little bit above it, which is why, again, we might have more downside. I feel like right around here, low 400s, buyers could come in on Alta. And I like it. I like the setup. It's been crushing it, outperforming, which is why I'm covering it here on this video, to put it on your radar, guys, to put it on your radar. So the next one, stock number 2, is Wynn Resorts. Let's pull it up. Ticker symbol WYNN. Today alone, Wynn went up 7.5%. Monstrous day. And what do we have here? We have an inverse head and shoulders. Left shoulder, we got the head. We have the right shoulder. And now we're trading at a multi-week high, and we're actually above both moving averages as well. And if I clear the drawing set, look at this. We have another inverse head and shoulders, a mini little inverse head and shoulders that's been playing out since the middle of August. And you guys can see it right here. We have the left shoulder, boom. Head right here, boom. Then we have the right shoulder right there, boom. And what are we doing? We're completing this mini right shoulder. We're going to probably go up towards $70 in my opinion. And I think 70 could break. And that is where the overarching inverse head and shoulders will play out, especially if 70 breaks. If that point breaks, we're talking mid-high 70s, low 80s. That's where Wynn could be going. And if we do see China start to recover, a lot of this does, it does come down to China, guys, especially with Wynn, Las Vegas Sands. They have a lot of exposure in China. if China does well in the next couple of quarters, it's gonna bounce back, in my opinion, for sure. It's gonna bounce back. So I'm gonna set my alert, $70 a share, and who knows, it might not bounce back. I mean, you guys got to realize I'm not some fortune teller. I'm not a financial advisor, but I've been tracking the stock and I've been covering it here on the channel. Been doing updates maybe once a week on it, and it's looking pretty good. It's starting to get to a point where a breakout could be coming. So Wynn Resorts, the next one is RCL, which you guys probably know. Maybe you've been on a cruise with them before. Royal Caribbean Group. This one ripped today. It went up over $50 a share. First of all, big resistance was broken. That's good. It went up 4% on the day, and it's just exploding above the moving averages, and now we're in this new gap, or this new range, if you will. We broke 49.50. That was a resistance. Like I said, that was the low from the end of May, right? We broke that. Now we're pretty much in this window where 50 support, 55 to 57-ish is going to be the next upside target. So even though it's overbought a little bit right now, the RSI, yeah, I mean, let's be honest, it is overbought. I'm watching it. I'm still watching it. And to be honest, it might cool off. It might chill at about 50. It might go to 48, 49 again. But overall, this breakout looks good, and we got to monitor it with an upside target, of mid-50s. Maybe that breaks, but I don't want to get ahead of myself yet. Especially with a pullback potentially, on the horizon. Maybe it cools off a bit. So RCL, it's looking good. Keep your eyes on it. Momentum starting to build up. And Etsy, have you guys seen Etsy? I think I covered it a couple of days ago. Etsy looks pretty interesting. This is up. It went up 1% on the day today. We have a cup and a handle here on the 4-hour chart. We're just under the highs from earlier this week, being about $1.15, $116 a share. If that point breaks on Etsy, guys, we're probably going to see a move towards the low 120s. I see a gap of about 5-6% here. So for that reason, I'm going to set my alert at $1.15, maybe $1.15.50. Why not? $115 and 50 cents. If that point breaks, Etsy's going to be a breakout play. It's already above the moving averages. It looks pretty dang good considering a lot of charts look horrible the past couple of weeks here. So let's see if the momentum continues. Today, again, we had a 1% green day in the midst of a pretty bad red day across the entire stock market. So Etsy, ETSY, you guys got to watch it. Another one that I'm looking at here, which is the fifth stock, whatever it is Foot Locker. We've covered this before, but I'll say it again. This is one that's ripping. I mean, it's been ripping. Now today, it had another great day, 4% green day. And what do we have? We have a cup and handle again here. We have a cup, handle, you guys see that? And we have clear resistance at $40, which is where my alert's at. If $40 is able to break on Foot Locker, especially 41, that's another point here, 41.50. You guys can see that was support in the beginning of the year. We broke under it. It became resistance. So if we do crack $41, gap's going to fill probably to the mid-40s on Foot Locker. At least that's what I'm thinking, guys. Who knows? Call me crazy. I don't know. And we have 2 more to go. But before we do, have you gotten your 13 stocks from Moomoo yet? If you haven't, use that link down below or go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. Deposit at least $100 and boom, you get 13 stocks, each up to $2,000. And with that being said, let's talk about the final 2 stocks here, which the second to last is Dexcom, ticker symbol DXCM. Let's pull it up. DXCM, this one up 0.5% today. And let me actually get a little coffee, guys. Cheers, by the way. And this coffee is freaking, it's cold now. I mean, this is from like hours ago, but whatever. It's better than nothing, right? So DXCM, where was I? Dexcom, this one up 0.5% today. And what do we have here? Another, it looks like kind of a cup and handle, right? Cup, we have a handle, and you could argue we also have an inverse head and shoulders in here as well. We have an inverse head and shoulders, left shoulder. We got the head right there. Right shoulder, kind of a lopsided one, right? So Dexcom looks like it wants to test the mid-90s again, at least $93 to $94, maybe $95. And I think at that point, if we do crack above that, and oops, I'm using the oval tool here. That's not what I wanted to use. But anyway, you guys get what I'm saying. If we break the mid-90s, there's going to be a big push coming, probably towards, of course, over $100. Let me draw out some lines here. Let's see where we could go above 95. Yeah, I mean, 100, 110, 115. You know, there's a wide open gap above 95, $100 on DXCM, and this thing has been destroyed. The stock was above, let's see here, and just because it was at a certain point a couple of months ago doesn't mean it has to go there again. But looking at old levels here, just about a month or a couple months ago, we were at 115, $130. So let's see if we could start breaking that $95 to $100 mark on DXCM. And the last one, which I haven't talked about probably since 2020 on the channel, I mean, it's been at least 2 years, it's QuantumScape. I don't know why, but it popped on my radar today, and it had a green day, 3.7%. That's probably why it popped on my radar today. And this is ticker symbol QS, if you guys didn't know. This, and I pulled it up, and I was like, oh, there we go. Inverse head and shoulders. You guys see this? We have an inverse head and shoulders. We have the left, boom. We got the head right here, and then we got the right shoulder. You guys see that? And with today's move, almost 4%, we ended up breaking out of both moving averages. So, and actually that breakout started a couple of days ago. But anyway, today we took the highs out from earlier this week and the end of August as well, which is good. And that goes to show the right shoulder is on its way to completion, at least as of now. So QuantumScape, by the looks of it, could be going, especially if we break 12. I have this thing going at 1350 in my eyes. Definitely possible. That was the high from the middle of August. That's where the right shoulder would complete. So I'm going to watch it. And earlier today, holy crap, wasn't it almost at 13? Yeah, guys, look at that. It hit 1275 earlier in the day. It closed at 1190. So let's see if it retests. Let's see if it starts pushing back to retest that $12.50, $13 mark. And I'm going to put my alert right now. Let's do it together. Excuse me, guys, at $12. Mark is at or above $12 a share. So that's it, guys. Those are 7 stocks: Ulta, Win, RCL, Etsy, Foot Locker, Dexcom, and QuantumScape. Write them down. These are all for trades, not long-term investments. Let me say that again. All for trades, not long-term investments. And as always, guys, please do your own research. Don't just buy, sell, do anything based on this video. Do your own research. So with that being said, hit that like button, subscribe, join my Patreon. I'll catch you guys in the next video. And don't forget to get your 13 stocks from Moomoo and your 12 stocks from Webull. All the details are linked down below. And with that being said, cheers, guys. I will catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching. As always, peace out.